Picture this. Your own sister, in front of your entire family, calls you a worthless, pathetic failure. She needs you for the most important ride of her semester but refuses to say sorry. I had two choices: forgive her or teach her a lesson she'd never forget. I chose the second. It was Thanksgiving 2021, and my family was gathered at a cozy rural cabin surrounded by bare winter trees and the smell of wood smoke in the air. This cabin had been our tradition for years, the kind of place where time slows down, cell service barely exists, and you're stuck with the people you came with. I had agreed to give my younger sister, we'll call her Heather, a ride to the airport on Sunday morning. She had a short break from college and urgent classes and exams to get back to. My parents were leaving early on Saturday for work, so I also promised to lock up the cabin. Dinner was over. The smell of turkey and pie still lingered as everyone relaxed in the living room, sipping wine and chatting. That's when Heather decided the conversation needed spice. You know how siblings sometimes tease each other? Well, Heather skipped teasing and went straight for the throat. She looked me dead in the eyes, smirked, and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "Who would date or hire a worthless loser like you anyway? Your girlfriend was probably sleeping with your boss and dumped both of you when she realized you were failures." The room went silent. You could hear the crackle of the fireplace. A few family members immediately called her out. My aunt muttered, "That's not okay, Heather." But she just shrugged, leaned back in her chair, and popped another bite of pie into her mouth. No apology, not even a hint of regret. Here's the thing, yes, my long-term girlfriend and I had just broken up, and my company had shut down. But I had savings, multiple job interviews lined up, and I was fine being single. In fact, within weeks, I'd land a better job with a salary bump. So her insults weren't based on truth, they were just venom. And that venom, oh, it stuck with me. I didn't argue. I didn't yell. I smiled. I nodded. I let her think she'd won. But in the back of my mind, I started laying bricks for a plan. A plan that would unfold perfectly on Sunday morning. Sunday arrived. The cabin was quiet, the kind of cold morning where your breath fogs in the air. I was already up, sitting at the kitchen table, with a bottle of Jack Daniels and a clean glass. Heather came downstairs, dragging her suitcase, her phone already in hand. "Ready?" she asked, barely looking at me. I leaned back in my chair, raised the bottle slightly, and said, "Morning. Hey, before we go, want to apologize for what you said Thursday night?" She laughed. Actually laughed. "About you being a failure? Nope. Let's go. My flight's in a few hours." I smiled back, uncapped the bottle, poured a double shot, and knocked it back in one go. Her jaw dropped. "What the hell are you doing? I have a plane to catch." I poured another. "Well, it looks like I've had too much to drink to drive. Guess we'll have to wait until you're civil." Her face turned red. She grabbed her phone and started frantically tapping. But this wasn't the city. This was the middle of nowhere. No Uber, no Lyft, no taxis. Cell service? Barely enough for a text. I casually added, "Oh, and the car? Registered in my name. Keys are in the keypad safe, and I changed the combination yesterday." The truth hit her. We were the last two people in the cabin. Everyone else had left. Her only option was me. She started bargaining, then threatening, then insulting again. And every time, I just smiled, poured another drink, and leaned back like I had all the time in the world. Minutes turned into an hour. The flight window closed. I could see the exact moment she realized she'd lost. No flight, no exams. She sat on the couch, arms crossed, glaring at me while I enjoyed another drink. She ended up missing not only her flight, but also multiple tests. Her professors weren't forgiving. Her GPA tanked a real blow for someone so proud of her perfect academic record. And me? I went back to my coffee with just a splash of whiskey, savoring the taste of poetic justice. Sometimes revenge is best served cold. But that morning, it was served neat in a short glass with a side of pure satisfaction. If you think she deserved it, drop a comment. And if you love savage revenge stories, hit subscribe, because the next one, it's even more ruthless.